Okay, step one of changing the grease is I am just inside the wheels looking at the axle. See that L bracket? All you have to do is put your tire jack underneath that bracket, lift it enough to clear the tires, and use a jack stand for safety. And step two is take off all the lug nuts. Oops, wrong way. You get the idea. Step three, the center cap just slides in once the wheel is off. Grab from the other side. And you can see behind the Easy Lube awesome little place that covers up the Zerk. Once that is out, next step is get a good lithium grease. This is highly spec'd Lucas Red and Tacky. It's a lithium complex grease. I've got one canister there and another one in this grease gun. It only takes not quite 2 canisters to do both sides. And next, put the wheel back on so you can rotate the wheel as it goes. The grease gun should fit right on that. Yep, Zerk fitting like that. And then you're going to slowly pump. And as you're slowly pumping, continue to rotate the wheel. At this point, the wheels, rotates freely. The Zerk fitting does not, of course. And in no time at all, you're going to start getting grease coming out the side. But again, go very slowly and rotate the wheel the whole time. And the reason they say you do that is so that the rear seals on this axle housing doesn't blow a seal. Depends on your grease gun, but after 10 pumps, 20 pumps, something like that, you'll start seeing, if this was red grease before, it would be a darker black red. If it was green, similarly, darker grease. Darker grease coming out around the outside of the fitting. Look at it, check for any metal flecks or anything like that. If you see those, it might be time for a repack. Otherwise, you just keep pumping until you get rid of all the black grease or darker grease and the fresh red stuff or fresh green stuff starts coming out. Don't mix grease types. Always use a lithium complex. Some people always use the same color and brand. Other people are like alternating colors between green and red. Not sure if it makes that much of a difference. Alright, a little while later, you'll notice it's starting to turn from black to red. Grease is cheap, so even though it's turned mostly red, you might as well just finish the whole tube, and that way it'll be a pure clean red. Don't know if I can do this. So all you're doing, again, is rotating the wheel, and then I can't do this one-handed. And then pumping a little grease, or rotating the wheel, pumping a little grease. You can see it starting to come out a little bit. It's hard to do this one-handed though. Okay, so if that's finished off that tube of grease, and if you look, it's perfectly clean and red grease in there. So now you're just gonna find the cap. And put the cap back on, seal it all the way around, and you'll take the wheel back off, put the end cap back on, and then put the wheel back on, lightly tighten up the wheels, drop it down, and then torque it to 95, 90, some say 100, some say 95 foot-pounds. Oh, and then do the other side. Oh, and I forgot to mention, I did this whole job without gloves and a white shirt, so it's possible to do it fairly cleanly. Bye.